It has not escaped my notice that in an economy gutted by COVID-19, and when economic inequality in this country has never been so baldly, egregiously apparent, save perhaps for the era of the robber barons, having a penchant for expensive cameras and accessories for them, or for that matter, a whole host of other non-essential things, is something less than important. Hey everybody, I'm Hugh Brownstone for Three Blind Men and an Elephant, and today, with all of that said, I also want to say to you that even so, however one defines them, small luxuries can sometimes be just the palliatives or distractions we need. And sometimes, when we think about how those luxuries have come into existence, the people behind them, their origin stories, small luxuries can actually connect us with our humanity rather than increase the distances among us. Such is the case with two companies' products I want to share with you briefly today: leather camera bag maker Cecilia Gallery and specialist camera strap maker Rock and Roll. Now, full disclosure, both companies supplied products to us and we have no intention of returning them, but both companies have had zero input to this video, as always. I hadn't heard of Cecilia Gallery before they reached out to me about their high-end $500 leather Mercator backpack and $250 Tharp 8L leather messenger bag. I'm more about technical bags I can abuse with regularity, like a Low Pro, or weatherproof heritage bags I can also abuse with regularity, like Billingham. Sometimes just reasonable, no-fuss, no-muss bags like the Tenba Cooper Slim series. But once I'd read Cecilia's story, vetted that story, and then exchanged a few emails with the company's founder, Michael, I was happy to take a look at their products. The hook? Although this American company itself is only 7 years old, Michael's family has been in the leather business for over 150 years, supplying, among other manufacturers, Leica all the way back in the 1930s. If you know me, you know I appreciate heritage. I appreciate family business. So I'm happy to tell you that these are beautifully finished, buttery smooth leather camera bags available in black or chestnut leather that, on the other hand, I think it fair to say, place visual and tactile qualities above utility, which is not to diminish in any way how well they work with our Leica, Fujifilm, and Panasonic Lumix kits, but does frame the boundaries of appropriate use cases for them. The Tharp 8L, in particular, just happens to fit my SL2 with the Apo Summicron SL35 attached, with room for the Sigma 85 1.4. It also, just so happens, in these very strange times, to take a Q2 monochrome with room for a face mask or 3, disposable gloves, hand sanitizer, and a bottle of water. In these days of social distancing, either setup is pretty much a perfect street kit for me. The bag is compact, comfortable, and discreet. It uses magnets to hold down the outer flap, though I admit with the kind of gear I keep inside, I'm loath to rely on just magnets. I also use the zipper. The Mercator backpack can fit a fairly complete hybrid kit based on something like an XT4 or Panasonic G9 with attached glass, along with plenty of room for additional lenses, filters, mics, laptop, cables, even a small LED light, or a more complete SL2 kit than what I can put in the Tharp, including Sigma's excellent 100 to 400mm L-mount zoom, and is comfortable enough that I can also carry a Zeiss ZX1 in my hand or over my shoulder while doing so. The Cecilia bags are not the kind of bags you let get drenched in a downpour, even though the Mercator comes with a rain cover tucked neatly away, nor the kind of bags you would stuff to overflowing and then strap on a tripod or two on top of that. Better to carry something like the Peak Travel tripod in its own over-the-shoulder bag. Instead, they are lovely, discreet, quiet bags which protect even more beautiful gear inside, the bags themselves worthy of the same care and consideration. Unless, of course, just like brassing on a Leica, well-worn leather speaks to you. I understand. Now, I suspect rock and roll straps will be known to more of you, perhaps not. But again, this kind of thing, high-end handmade leather camera straps, is not something to which I've ever paid much attention. You ask me, and the first strap I think of is Peak Design, functional, bulletproof, reasonably priced. But when rock and roll founder Everest reached out to me and shared his story, a two-man shop in Greece using Greek and Italian leather, which began as a dog collar endeavor, I was happy to take a look as well. And I will confess to you my surprise. Claudia and I really like their camera straps. It's almost a green eggs and ham kind of thing. A €130 rock and roll SL2 limited edition strap now permanently gracing my SL2. Their €120 rock and roll M10 limited edition strap attached to Claudia's CL. Gorgeous. Supremely and surprisingly comfortable, easily doubling as heavy duty but not heavy wrist straps. Everest has a number of other straps in different styles, but they are all beautiful, robust, and worthy of the cameras to which they are attached. Which, by the way, are certainly not limited to Leicas. That's it, really. Lovely premium gifts from Cecilia Gallery and rock and roll straps for the photographer in your life as we head towards the holiday season and a new year. Yay! Though, let's be clear. The greatest gifts we can give each other and ourselves are love and respect, empathy and understanding, patience. These things cost nothing except our time and attention. Oh, one more thing. To add a bit of cheer to an otherwise horrible year for too many of us, we're going to give away 2 rock and roll straps, their 125 centimeter Hendrix SL2 strap in cigar brown and the 125 centimeter Riviera Black Mambo strap, and a Cecilia Gallery Tharp 8-liter in black or chestnut brown leather. As Barat would say, very nice. 3 lucky winners will be chosen at random next Friday, December 4th, 2020. We'll reach out to you for shipping details then. All you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to or follow them and us on YouTube, Instagram, and or Twitter. Of course, if your name shows up on all 3 social media platforms, you'll have a greater chance of winning. In any case, this is open to everyone, though we can only ship domestically. So if you're outside the U.S., we'll still need a U.S. shipping address. That's what friends and family are for, right? Irrespective of where you live, here's to a better 2021 for all of us.